I've been playing Infinity Nikki since the day it came out, but I still can't perfect all of the styling challenges in the game. I was sick of this happening, so I went to the best resource of Infinity Nikki knowledge on the internet, the official Discord channel, where the most dedicated stylists have found the equation for how to get the best score in the styling challenges, and it looks like this. This is how your score in the styling challenges is calculated. There is a massive amount of work behind this spreadsheet, and some amazingly talented players have figured all this out, so all of the credit goes to them, but I decided to take it, strip it all down, and give some actionable advice for what you can do to beat these styling challenges, and I'm going to share it all in this video. If you're not interested in the math, I put chapters on this video, so you can skip this entire section and just get to the advice part. But if you're interested in what actually makes up your score, keep watching. Now, you might be saying, I don't actually need to understand the score because I can just use the recommend button and it will pick the best scoring pieces, and that will take me through all of the challenges. The recommend button is a very convenient and easy way to put on your best scoring pieces, but it doesn't tell you what to do if you need more points. I know for a fact that I cannot get all 3 stars with this outfit because I've tried it and it doesn't work. But now that I understand the equation, I know what I need to do to make the better outfit, and that's what we're gonna do at the end of this video. The original equation was made by spreadsheet wizards and math geniuses, so I decided to translate it into terms that made sense to me. This is still the same equation, but I decided to simplify it and make it a little bit easier to understand, at least the way that my brain works. Your score is made up of a few main things. You have your clothing and Eurekas stats, Heart of Infinity bonuses, and then a label bonus. And those all interact in a very specific way as seen in this formula, but I'm going to break down what each of these means individually. First, let's look at your clothing stats. These are the points from your clothing pieces and your Eurekas. Every styling challenge is going to ask for 1 or 2 attributes. There are 5 attributes in the game. There's cool, elegant, fresh, sweet, and sexy. So you'll see elegant and cool are the requirements for this stage in the Pinnacle Contest. If you hover over a piece of clothing, you'll see that they get points in every stat, but they're going to get the most points in 1 or 2 stats. So this hair is an elegant hair because it has an S tier elegant score, and it's getting the most points in elegant. It's getting the second most amount of points in fresh, and then everything else gets a couple hundred points, but nowhere near the other stats. This challenge is asking for elegant and cool, so we're going to get the most points from elegant clothing, the second most amount of points from cool clothing, and then all of the other points are going to count for a lot less, and this is reflected in that formula. The primary stat is going to be multiplied by 3.3, so the primary points or the elegant points are going to be worth 3 times as much as they are at face value. Our secondary stat is going to be multiplied by 2. So the cool points, if we're looking at this challenge, is going to be multiplied by 2. And the rest of the stats are getting multiplied by 0.3, meaning they only count for 30% of their original points. So they count a lot less than that primary and secondary stat. Really, the most important thing to know is that when you have a challenge asking for a certain attribute, like elegant or cool, you really want to prioritize picking an outfit that has that main attribute as its highest point level. Now, something I haven't touched on yet is the flat node that's getting added to the stats, and these flat nodes are in the Heart of Infinity, and you need to unlock them in order to get some bonus points. These are the flat nodes over here, and you will only have access to these after you complete the interlude chapter and unlock all of the sketches for the Silver Gale Aria or the second miracle outfit, so you might not have access to these yet. And the way that this works is that for every clothing item, it's going to add a flat 10 points to that attribute. So if we had hair with a sexy score of 200, now that score is actually going to be 210 if we acquired this node. You can unlock each of these 10 times for a total of 100 points. Right now I have 50 points in the elegant, so I'm adding plus 50 points to every elegant point value of every clothing item. These cost 80,000 bling per level, and there's 10 per attribute, so it's going to cost a lot of bling and a lot of whim stars if you want to get these. But if we look back at the formula, that flat node is also receiving the multiplier. So like I said, I'm getting plus 50 elegant points, but if that's a primary stat, that number is also getting multiplied by 3.3. If I had all 10 of those unlocked, that would give me 100 elegant points, which is 330 when you multiply it by 3.3. And if I'm wearing 10 elegant pieces, now that's multiplied by the 10 pieces I'm wearing, and now I have 3,000 extra points. So it really can add up if you have these nodes. Now that we have our clothing stat point value, we're going to multiply that by a bonus that you can unlock in the Heart of Infinity. Each of these nodes gives plus 6% to a specific clothing item. So this one gives plus 6% to hair stats. This gives plus 6% to socks. And then you can also get some that give plus 2% to all clothing stats. And there are 3 of these for another 6% to all clothing stats. So if you have all of these unlocked, you will be getting plus 12% to all clothing stats. The next part of the formula is the label bonus. The label bonus comes from those label requirements that we can see on some of the challenges. The label bonus is calculated by the label score times a level modifier. This challenge asks for a romance label, and for every clothing item that has a matching label, you're going to get a bonus of 300 points. This 300 points used to be different between the faction challenges and the Pinnacle Contest, but right now for every styling challenge, you get a base 300 points for every matching label. This number is going to go up depending on how leveled up your item is. So this hair is level 5 and it has a matching romance tag, and it's going to get a modifier of 2.75. Level 0 clothing is going to get a multiplier of 1 all the way up to a multiplier of 6.2 for clothing that is fully glowed up or level 11. It's a little bit confusing, but basically the higher level your clothing is, the more points you're going to get for a matching label. Most styling challenges have not really required that label. It can give you a boost, but it hasn't made a huge difference until the current rerun of the Sovereigns, and the Sovereign of Elegance basically requires you to have that Ling Lang label, which comes from the new clothing in this patch, and that's where there is a little bit of a meta. You don't have to pull clothing from the banner to get that label, but they are incentivizing you to get the free outfits or the outfits from the store so that you can beat the Sovereign of Elegance. But when it comes down to it, the labels usually don't count for that much of your score. They're not something that you need to prioritize most times, but they do contribute. The last part of your score is a score bonus that also comes from the Heart of Infinity. So everything that we've calculated so far is going to now be multiplied by a score bonus. You'll have access to these nodes if you've completed the 1.1 interlude chapter, so you don't need to acquire the Silvergale Aria sketches, but you do need to play through the quest. Each of these is going to give a boost to your final score. You'll notice the language is a little bit different between this and the ones we looked at before. This says plus 8% to hair score, whereas these other nodes said plus 6% to stats. These stats are getting calculated at the beginning, and then the score stats are being calculated at the end. Okay, now that you understand what makes up that formula for your styling score, let's talk about the practical ways that you can get more points and what priority you should do them in. The first thing you want to do is level up your Eurekas. Eurekas are calculated as part of this clothing stat, and the reason why I would recommend doing them first is because there's a lot less Eurekas than there are clothing, so it's going to cost you less materials to level them up, and they're more flexible, meaning you can use them in a lot of styling challenges. To level up your Eurekas, you want to go to the Eureka menu in your Pair Pal. The strategy for Eurekas is to make sure you have a full set, meaning head, hands, and feet in each of the 5 attributes, but there are best sets for each of them, and I'm going to tell you what they are. To get Eurekas, you can farm the Realm of Eureka, and I would wait to do this until you are at least Mira level 25 when you can do the normal difficulty. The normal difficulty gives you a chance to get 5-star Eurekas, but if you are level 37, you can do the hard difficulty, and then you have a guarantee to at least get 1 5-star piece. For cool, you're going to want the Void Hunt set from the Ghost Train trial. For elegant, you're going to want the head and the feet from Dream Waltz in the Ripple Wine Cellar, but you want to use the Ray Plume for your hands from the Well of Fortune. The Ray Plume is slightly less points than the Dream Waltz set, so if you have a fully leveled up Ray Plume, definitely use that. But if you want the absolute most points, you can start going for the head and the feet from the Dream Waltz. For fresh, you're going to want the Rain Bell set from the Dream Warehouse. For sexy, you want the new Misty Wave set from the Ripple Wine Cellar. So you'll be farming the Ripple Wine Cellar for both this set and the Elegant set. And then for sweet, you'll want the Afterglow head and hands and the feet from First Snow in the Well of Fortune. Now, when it comes to leveling up Eurekas, once you get those 5-star pieces, I would definitely recommend locking them so you don't accidentally feed them when you are leveling up other pieces. When you go to upgrade a piece, let's look at this Void Hunt head. There are a couple ways that you can upgrade it. You can either feed it other Eurekas, so all these Eurekas that I am not going to be using that I got from farming the Realm of Eureka, or you can use Shining Particles. Shining Particles are something that you can actually get every single day from your Dig Pair Pal. You can't use it for anything else, so you don't need to hoard them. I would not recommend farming the Realm of Eureka more after you've gotten a piece in every attribute like we talked about, because it's going to use your vital energy and that's better spent on other things. Next, let's talk about where the majority of your points are coming from, your clothing, of course, and how to glow them up to increase your score. I think the glow up is probably one of the most confusing things for players, and it's also where you can waste a lot of your resources. So let's talk about the best strategy when it comes to glowing up clothing and how to get more shiny bubbles to do it. To glow up clothing, we're going to go to the glow up menu. As I was writing the script for this video, I actually saw that someone posted on Reddit a really cute illustrated guide on glowing up, so I'm going to link it in the description box below if you want to use that to reference. Here's where we can see all of the outfits that we've collected, and the strategy for this is similar to Eurekas. You're going to want a strong outfit for each attribute. Now, the way that you determine which one you should glow up is by filtering by the attribute. So we're going to do Elegant since that was the challenge I was working on in the Pinnacle Contest. And you want to make sure that you are sorting by the glow up score. The glow up score is the maximum number of points that the outfit could be worth. It's basically showing you which outfit has the highest potential. Now, if we were to sort it by score, we could see that New Year's Dawn, I've been leveling that up and it's leveled up more than Wishful Rosa. So right now it's worth more points, but the Wishful Rosa has the potential to outscore New Year's Dawn. So that's really the outfit that I should be investing in. When you're picking which outfit, not only do you want to look at the glow up score, but you want to make sure that it's an outfit where you have every single piece. Let's take a look at my cool outfits. You can see that if I sort by glow up score, Wings of Wishes has the highest potential amount of points, but I only have 7 out of the 10 pieces because I didn't pull everything from the banner. Whereas Froggy Fashion and Moment Capturer, those I have all 10 out of 10 pieces. And the reason that this matters is because a frequent requirement for the Pinnacle Contest is for you to wear what they call a complete outfit, meaning every piece of that outfit. You have to wear the entire thing in order to get all of the points and all of the stars in that contest. So I would never be able to win one of the challenges for a complete outfit with Wings of Wishes because I'm missing 3 pieces. The best outfits to level up are typically the gacha outfits. So you can see this sexy dress is from the permanent banner, so it is going to get the highest glow up score. Then you have Daughter of the Lake, which was from a limited banner. After that, the free outfits that you get from collecting Dew of Inspiration and turning them into Kilo the Cadenceborn, those have been very good outfits and they're very free to play friendly, so those come next. Then we've got some 3-star outfits. Those are going to typically score the lowest. Searching for Dreams is actually a pretty good 3-star outfit. It's better than this limited banner outfit, and I think that's because there weren't very many sexy outfits at the time that this came out. And in order to be able to beat the Sovereign of Sexy, the game gifted us with an outfit that had pretty good stats. So this is actually a very good 3-star. There are 2 3-star outfits in the game that get recommended for free-to-play players. We have this Searching for Dreams. And then in the cool stat, Refined Grace is another free 3-star outfit that has pretty good stats. Everything I have is worth more than that, so I'm not going to be leveling up Refined Grace, but one thing to know is that 3-star outfits do cost less bubbles, less resources to level up, so they can actually be pretty efficient, especially in the early game. You could pass most things with a 3-star outfit if it has a potential to have high stats. So let's say I'm trying to beat this elegant challenge in the Pinnacle Contest and I want to level up the Wishful Arosa. When it comes to glowing up an outfit, you don't want to just select all and then hit upgrade. That is going to upgrade every piece by 1 level, and it's a really inefficient way to spend your resources because not all of these level up equally, meaning that for some of them they cost a lot of resources but they don't give you that many points. It's best to actually start with outerwear and socks for a few reasons. You can see that I've already fully clothed up these socks, and the reason for that is that some outfits will be missing socks or outerwear, and you can add pieces from other outfits to them without affecting the accessory limit, and that just gives you some extra points. So having fully leveled up socks and outerwear can give you a little bit more flexibility when you are styling for a styling challenge. Also, socks are a pretty efficient use of resources. They cost the same to level up as accessories, but they give more points than accessories, so these are worthwhile to level up first. The piece that you should glow up last is your shoes because they will give you the least amount of points for the bubbles that you spend. Accessories cost the least amount of resources, so I'm going to start with these. I'm going to upgrade it all the way up to level 10, and this is going to cost almost 30,000 bling, 390 threads of purity, and 933 bubbles. And I only have 2,600 bubbles, so you can see how you can easily waste a lot of resources if you're glowing up the wrong pieces or pieces that aren't going to help you long term. I would tailor what you're glowing up to the challenge that you're facing. So if you are facing the Sovereign of Cool, which is one of the early faction challenges, focus on getting a good cool outfit. You're not going to be able to glow up everything at once anyway, so this is a collection that you are going to be leveling up over time. Okay, so once I upgraded those sleeves, it's going to say max level, but it's not technically the max level. I can level it up one more time. That's what is called glow up. And glow up is a little bit different because it does not take shiny bubbles. It takes something called glitter bubbles. There are a couple of ways that you can get glitter bubbles. The first is by going to the Realm of the Dark. The Realm of the Dark is where you can fight the Caged Greed, and for each of these challenges, you will get a different type of glitter bubble for the different outfit attributes. So if you're trying to glow up a sexy outfit, you're going to need sexy glitter bubbles. This is going to cost vital energy, but there is another way to get these glitter bubbles. You have to do one of these at least one time. Once you fight the Caged Greed in the Realm of the Dark, you will unlock a special vendor who will let you trade duplicate clothing items. This is the recycling vendor, and it is in Florawish near the Great Wish Tree Square, so let's go there. This is Yulubo, and Yulubo is going to let you trade all of the duplicate items that you get from the gacha, and you'll be able to trade these for glitter bubbles. And now you can only trade these one-to-one, so if I select all of my duplicate items, I'm only going to be able to get 445 glitter bubbles, so if you're glowing up a lot of pieces, you might need to do the Realm of the Dark. You don't need to worry about accidentally trading things that you want to wear. I'm going to be trading 2 out of 2 pieces, but I actually own 3, so it is reserving a piece in your wardrobe. You're not going to accidentally trade away your clothing. Once you pick an item, you can select which glitter bubble you want to trade for, and I would definitely wait to do this until you are ready to glow up an item. Don't just come in here and start trading away all your clothing because you don't know what you need yet. The other way that you can get glitter bubbles is actually with the Mirror Journey or the Battle Pass. If you pay for the Distant Anthem, which costs $10 USD, you will be able to unlock this bottom tier, and this has some glitter bubbles. So when I get to level 60, I'm going to get 50 fresh bubbles. And when I get to level 65, I'll get 50 elegant bubbles. So this is very useful. You'll also get some extra shiny bubbles from the paid tier. The free tier does give you some shiny bubbles, so everyone has access to 900 shiny bubbles from the battle pass. So make sure that you're coming in here and you are doing these tasks so that you can earn the experience and unlock these levels. But if you pay for the extra tier, you're going to get more shiny bubbles. You'll get 4,500. While we're talking about shiny bubbles here, let me show you the other ways that you can get more shiny bubbles. For the most amount of shiny bubbles, you're going to want to come to the realm of escalation. Here is where you can use your vital energy to trade some collectibles for shiny bubbles. Right now, I only have 10 vital energy and I'm going to get 100 shiny bubbles for it. You can see that because I'm level 53, I get plus 100% output. At levels 15, 20, 25, and 30, the number of shiny bubbles you're going to get increases. There are also double up events for the realm of escalation, and one is coming up soon in the next couple of weeks. When there is a double up event, you're going to get double the amount of material. So if I were to exchange this, I would get 200 bubbles instead of 100. So definitely watch out when they have those. It's a good time to get more materials. You can also trade for some shiny bubbles in the store. So if I come to the store and go to the resonance menu, I can trade some of my tranquility droplets every month for shiny bubbles. And you definitely want to do this, especially if you've been pulling on the gacha a lot. I have 1,730 tranquility droplets. Now you want to make sure that you've traded for the crystals first, because these are the most valuable items in the store. But after you've traded for the crystals, I think the next best thing to trade for is shiny bubbles and then bling. And you have a limit on how many you can get per month. So I'm going to go for the limit. It's only going to cost 120 tranquility droplets. And now I got 300 shiny bubbles. I want to do this every month. It doesn't make sense for me to save or hoard my tranquility droplets because you're limited and I have to wait until next month to get 300 more. So make sure you're doing this every month. You'll also get some shiny bubbles as you raise your Mira level. So you can see at level 49, I got 150 bubbles. And then also at level 45 and level 41. So every 4 to 5 levels, you're going to get some bubbles. So this is another source of them. And then the last place you can get them is from the Mira Crown. So for every stage of the Mira Crown that you clear, you will get some shiny bubbles. And you can also get them from the Sparklight store. And Sparklight is a currency that you can only earn by doing the Mira Crown and the Pinnacle Contest, and you can exchange it every month for some shiny bubbles. And there is a monthly limit. So you can trade for 300 shiny bubbles, the same amount that you can get from the Resonance store. So make sure when you clear the Mira Crown and the Pinnacle Contest, you come into the Sparklight store and you spend your Sparklight every month and grab your crystals and your shiny bubbles. Now that we've gone over all of that, let's put it into practice and see if I can finally clear round 7 of the Pinnacle Contest. So let's look at the requirements again for this challenge. I need an elegant or cool outfit, and also if I have any romance tags, that is going to increase my score. It's recommending this New Year Dawn outfit, and it also recommended the best Eurekas. All right. I did not get a perfect score. So let's take a look at what I should level up and see what I can do to get some more points. So the first thing is to level up Eurekas. Well, I already have a full set with level 10 Eurekas. The next would be to glow up my clothing. And then the last is the Heart of Infinity bonuses. So we touched on this a little bit. The order that you should do these in is first is that clothing stat percentage, then the score percentage, and then the flat nodes. Get all of these first. These are the clothing stat percentage bonus. We already have these. Then you want the score bonus. We already have those. And then you can start investing in the flat nodes. You'll eventually want to get all of these nodes, but I'm going to start and follow my own advice and glow up my outfit first. We're going to sort by elegant and the glow up score, which gives us the wishful Arosa. I'm going to level up some accessories. I have 200 glitter bubbles for elegant, so I'm going to glow this up. Next, I'm going to do this headpiece. I still have some glitter bubbles. I can glow it up. Last, I'm going to do the earrings. I do not have enough bubbles, so I'm just going to do it the most that I can. And it is still recommending this outfit, the New Year's Dawn outfit, but now it's using this headpiece and this neck accessory because I glowed them up and they're going to be worth a lot more points than what it was using before. I was really close to getting a perfect score, so I'm hoping that this was enough. Okay, I got a perfect score, so I did get another star. I did not get wear a complete elegant outfit and clear with a perfect rating. So let's take a look at why this was not a complete outfit. When you use the recommend, it's going to try to get you the most amount of stars as possible. And so it knew that I could not wear a complete elegant outfit and get a perfect rating. So it just wanted me to get a perfect rating, and it put on this headwear instead. And by taking off this accessory, it was no longer a complete outfit. It also put on this accessory, which is okay because this outfit doesn't have one and it doesn't go over the accessory limit. So it's okay to add to a complete outfit, but you can't switch things out or take anything away. Okay, let's finish glowing up these earrings. I'm gonna do the dress first, and then I'm gonna do the hair if I have any left over. So now, because we leveled up those pieces, it is recommending the full Wishful Arosa outfit, and that tells me that I think we're going to get this third star. Okay, we did it. We just barely got the perfect, but we were able to get a perfect score. I hope this video helped you understand how the styling challenges work and how you can increase your score. Please let me know if you have any questions or other tips in the comments. I spent a lot of time writing the script for this video and definitely tried to be as comprehensive as possible, but definitely could have missed some things. A big shout out again to the players in the official Infinity Nikki Discord. They are super smart. They understand so much more about the game than I do, and I definitely couldn't have made this video without the help of their amazing resources. So definitely join. The link is in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.